Okay. Hi guys, name's Fang here, and I want to go over a reduction problem. So it's like balancing reduction, okay? So right here, I worked out all the steps already and got the answer and whatever. Now we'll be just going over the step-by-step procedure. Okay, right here, that's the question right there. SO2 plus HNO2 equals H2SO4 plus NO. Clearly that's a reduction, okay? And part A, step 1, okay? So I would break this apart, HNO2, because it's a strong acid. So I would break it apart to H plus and NO2 minus right here. Right here. Okay? Next, I would break apart H2SO4, which is also a strong acid. So I would break it apart like right here. Step B, step 2. Okay. Break the equation down into two. Break into two, what's that called? Half reactions. So would be here, NO2 minus go to NO, and SO2 goes to SO4 2 minus. Okay. And then now here's a key step, balancing. First, write down the equation again, NO2 minus 2 NO. Okay. Now you see right here, you have NO2. However, here's the NO. What's the other oxygen, right? So now you have to balance the equation by adding oxygen. No, by adding water. Adding water. That's what you see. I'm missing an O on this side, so I add H2O here. Okay, that will give me one extra O, and now my O is already balanced. Okay, now after balancing using hydrogen, after balancing using water, you move to the next. Move to the reactant side and see it's the hydrogen. Look, I have one water, so I had two hydrogen. But on my reaction side, I don't have any hydrogen, so I add two H pluses. Okay? Right there, two H pluses. So that would give me the balancing, right? And we don't stop here yet. Now we balance the charge. 2H plus, 2 plus, 2, right? 2H plus, positive 2, okay? And then I have one negative. So plus one negative equals 1, right? So I have one charge on this side, and I have zero charge on this side. I have one charge on the reactant side, and I have zero charge on the product side. Okay, I'm supposed to make them balance, so left should equals right. And we always add electron to the more positive side, so the reactant will be more positive. That's why I have plus 1 electron right here. Plus 1 electron. E stands for electron, and you see the negative sign right there? Yeah. Okay, now you balance one half reaction already. You move on to the next one. SO2 goes to SO4 2 minus, okay? Like I said, first step, balance out the oxygen using hydrogen. No, balance out the oxygen using water. And you see right here, I have 4 oxygen, and I have 2 oxygen here. That means I need 2 water. So I have 2 water here. Okay, that makes my that made my oxygen balanced. Yes. Okay, now you look at hydrogen. I have 2 water. That would mean I have 4 hydrogen, and on the other side, on the product side, I have 4 hydrogen, right here. And then now, after I balance both oxygen and hydrogen, now you have to move on to the charge. Now on this side, the reactant side, charge is 0. Okay, on the product side, charge is -1. No, charge is positive 2. Okay, that's why I add. And remember what I said. We always add more. Or we always add electron to the more positive side. So I add 2 electron here to make it 0. So 0 equals 0. We're happy. Okay, 0 equals 0. Alright, 0 equals 0. Technically, you don't have to be like 0 to 0. Just like other problems, I'll show you later. Alright. Now we'll move to step D. Canceling charges. Okay, this is a kind of part where people mess up because it's just simple algebra, but I don't think many of them know this. Okay, right here, you basically jot down the equation from the previous 2 half reactions, and once you balance those 2 half reactions, you have to add them up. Okay, right here, I have the nitrogen NO2 minus 2 NO. That's a balanced half reaction, and I have 1 electron here. Okay. Alright, let's move over. Okay, right here, on the bottom one will be the SO2 to SO4 2 minus. Okay, I jot that down also. Now I have a positive sign. Okay, you add them together. It's simple algebra. And now, you see here, I have 1 electron here, and I have 2 electron here. I want to cancel the charges, right? So electron, basically. So I multiply this thing, the top equation, by 2. That makes this 2e minus, right? And make everything else doubles. So it'll be 4, 2, 2, 2. Okay, so my 2e minus and 2e minus from the bottom would cancel out right here. And my 2H2O from here will cancel out for the 2H2O on the product side of the top equation. And I have 4 hydrogen ion right here on the reactant side, which I will cancel out with the product side of the bottom one, 4 H pluses. And now I would left with SO2 plus 2NO2 minus go to SO4 2 minus plus 2NO. Alright, I hope you guys get that. Okay, let's continue on to the next problem, number 2. Al plus H2SO4 equals Al2SO4 3 plus H2G. Okay, now this is definitely an redox reaction because Al got oxidized and H2 got reduced. Okay, so it's just simple oxidation number transfer. Okay, alright, this is so simple. Okay, step 1, that's it. Yeah, I classify that for you easily. And so that's basically kind of step 1. The last step of step 1 is to make sure you know this and this. Both of them are soluble in water. Those are AQs. And SO4 and SO4 can cancel out. Okay? And once SO4 cancels out, you're left with ALS 2H plus go to 2Al3 plus H2. Okay? Alright, part B, my bad. Part B, right here. 2 electron plus 2H plus equals H2. So basically, I have this already to start with. Those are half reactions, and there's no O to balance. Hydrogen's already balanced, and just missing electrons. So here it's more positive, so I add electron to the more positive side. So it'll be 0 equals 0. 0 on the reaction side, and 0 on the product side. Okay, so we're good. Check. Okay, next one, aluminum Al to Al to 2Al3 plus. So remember again, there's no oxygen, there's no hydrogen, so we don't need to balance anything. It's already balanced, except this. You need a 2 there, okay? Balance the thing no matter what. So you have a 2 there already, okay? And next one, you have 2Al3 plus, okay? So here you have 6, charge 6 plus 6, alright? And then so you add electron to the more positive side, 6 electron right here. So it'll be 0 equals 0 again. So it's check. Okay, now we'll move to the final step. 2 electron, 2 here again. 2 electron plus 2 hydrogen ion equals H2. Right? H is balanced, so I'm good on this one. And 2Al goes to 2Al3 plus 6E minus. Okay, now I multiply the top by 3 because I want charges cancel. Cancel charges. Cancel charges, okay? And I have 6, and I have 6, and I have 3, and I have, yeah, that's it. Okay, so 6 cancels 6. I'm left with 2Al plus 6H pluses goes to 2Al3 plus 3H2. Okay, that's the answer. Time for number 4. It's S2 minus plus I2 equals SO4 2 minus plus I1. This one's rather simple. Now all you need to do is just find this. This would be your half reaction. These two half reaction, and then do the balancing I've been telling you. Balance the O first. No, balance the S first this time, just in case, and then balance the O after for H2O. Okay. Balance H positive after, so AH plus, and then balance the charge after. So it's AE on more positive side. Okay, you get it? And this one, same thing. More positive side, more positive is 0, so it's 2E on the 0 side. Okay, now we get to the end, and then you just, this would be the top, and this would be the bottom, and you want to cancel out the charges, so I multiply bottom by 4 here. Multiply 4 on the bottom, so A would cancel out, and then I'll be left with 4H2O plus 4I2 plus S2 minus goes to SO4 2 minus plus AH plus 2I minus. Okay, that would be my answer. Alright, and wait, no, 8. My bad, that's an 8 here. Okay, that's it. Alright, time for number 5. H2O2 hydroperoxide and plus ClO4 minus goes to O2 plus ClO2 minus. Okay, part A. So this is the, yeah, and here's a 2. Oops. So A, so H2O2, O2 plus 2H plus 2E minus. Here is my half reaction. 2 half reaction. Yeah, that's my 2 half reaction. Balance. So O is already balanced, so it balances H. So I have 2H plus, and then more positive side is this side, and I add 2 electrons, so 0 equals 0. Product side and reactant side both equal 0 charges. Okay, the bottom one ClO4 balance the O, 2H2O right here, because I have 4O here, and I have 2 here, so it balance out. And then I balance the H after, 4H plus, and then more positive side would be the 4H plus side, so add 4E minus to make it -1 equals -1. Okay, now you move on to the bottom. You multiply the top equation, this one, from here, multiply by 2. So I have 4 electrons and 4 electrons, so I will get that cancel. And then I have 2H2O2. And remember, you have 4H plus and 4H plus here, so it's cancel also. And anything else? Not. Yeah. No, that's it. So plus ClO4 minus, and then O2 plus ClO2 minus plus 2O2. Oops, 2O2. Yeah, plus ClO2 minus plus 2H2O. Okay, that'll be my answer. Alright, time for number 6. This one's a bit harder than usual. Okay, let's start with the equation. Br2 plus OH minus equals Br minus and BrO3 minus. This is a 3. Okay, BrO3 minus. First, Br serve as both reduction, also oxidation, or both serve as a reducing agent, also an oxidation agent. Okay, so 2E plus Br2 goes to 2Br minus. Okay, so it's basically 2Br. Here's my half reaction, and here's my other half reaction, and then you just balance out. Okay, and this is 11, this is 10 on the bottom. Sorry, I had to mark it down because I accidentally wrote something else. And then after that, you multiply it by 5 here, and then you just cancel out the charge, 10 electron and 10 electron there. So it would be just 6Br, because 5Br and 1Br here. So 5Br here and 1Br here. So you have to add them up. So 6Br2 plus 5H2O plus OH minus equals to 10 Br minuses plus 2BrO3 minus plus 11 H plus. Hey, you see it? Alright. Okay, number 6 is pretty hard. Now let's move on to number 7, which is similar to the before question. Okay, so this is the problem. Mn plus HNO3 goes to Mn2 plus NO2. So the half reaction split. Mn goes to Mn2 plus, and NO3 minus goes into NO2. Because this is HNO3, you have to break that apart because that's aqueous. Okay, and H is also always like, yeah, it doesn't really matter because you still have to add H on to this one anyway. So okay, so balance out oxygen first. N's already balanced, so we balance oxygen. H2O, okay, that makes 3O this side, 3O this side, and then you balance the H afterward. So I have 2H here, and more positive side, this side, and then I want to make the charge 0, so I add 1 E minus. So it'd be like plus 1 electron, okay? So it'd be 0 equals 0, right? And this one is just simple as Mn2 plus. Everything's already balanced, just balance the charge, so 0 equals 0 here. So add 2 E minus on the product side. Okay, on the bottom, you don't really need to do much. You only multiply the bottom equation by 2. And you basically can solve for it again. So, it'll be mn plus 4h minus plus 2NO3 minus goes to NO2 plus H2O, 2NO2 plus 2H2O plus right here Mn2 plus. Okay, that's my answer. Time for number 8. Yeah, so it's I2 plus OCl equals IO3 minus plus Cl minus. Okay, first half reaction will be I2 going IO3 minus. Okay, and the second one will be OCl minus plus going to Cl minus. Okay, right here I rewrote it because I don't have much space up there. Okay, so I have I and I have I here. Oh shoot, I forgot to balance, so I need to balance it first. So it's 2 over there because I have 2 over here. So I balance this thing, and I notice I should have 6O, so this will be 6, and then this will be 12, and then since I have 2 negative and 12 positive, so right here is 0 charge, and right here, so I only have like 10. Instead of 5E, I'll have 10E minus. Okay, I should be able to balance it out. 0 equals 0, 0 equals 0. Okay, now look here, OCl to Cl minus, no, OCl minus to Cl minus, O, bounce O, H2O, and I have bounce O already, so now bounce H, 2H plus on this side, and more positive side, add electron, 2E minus, so it's this one, so it's on the reactant side. And let's move on to addition, or like algebraically. So since everything is already changed, I forgot to put a 2 on the I, so I'm just changing everything on the fly. It should all be right still. So you don't multiply anything, you only multiply 1, so it's the same equation, so don't really need to multiply anything. But the bottom still need to be multiplied by 5 because you want to cancel out the charge, so it'll be 10E minus 10E, so it'll be 0. So I will have left, I have 5 H2O here, I have 6 H2O there, so I will have 1 H2O left, plus I2. And then I have 12H here, I have times 5 here, 10H, so I will have 2H on the product, I will have 2H plus on the product side, not on the reactant side. And then plus OCl minus, oh shoot, darn it, plus 5 OCl minus, 5 OCl minus, I'm sorry if you guys see it, but you can hear me. And then equals to 5 Cl minus, this is already gone because it cancels it out, plus 2IO3 minus, and plus 2H plus. Okay, that's my answer. For number 9, so Cr2O7 2 minus plus HNO2 goes to Cr3 plus NO3 minus. So my half reaction would be NO2 minus to NO3 minus, and then the next one is Cr2O7 2 minus goes to 2 Cr3 plus, because there's a 2 here, so I need to have a 2 there. Alright, now bounce the top one, you bounce using O first, you plus H2O on the product, on the reactant side here, and then you bounce H, so 2H plus right here and 2E right here, because this side is more positive, so you add the electron on the positive side. Okay, on the bottom one, Cr2O7 2 minus goes to 2 Cr3 plus. Right here there's 7 oxygen, so I have 7 water, and from 7 water I get 14 hydrogen, and this side is definitely more positive, and right here is plus 6. I need to make this side plus 6, so I add 6 electron here to make plus 6 equal plus 6. Okay, on this one would be minus 1 equals minus 1. Alright, so now you just move down. Make sure the first equation multiply by 3, and the bottom don't need to multiply by anything because you're trying to cancel out the charges. So you have 6E and 6E cancels, and then 3H2O and 7H2O, so you get 4H2O on the product side. So then this side's gone, and then you have NO2, which be 3NO2 minus, and then plus 6 hydrogen right here, and 14 hydrogen here, so U plus 8 hydrogen hydrogen positive, because they cancel out what I subtract. So 14 subtract 6 would be 8, okay? And then right here you have Cr2O7 2 minus, I mean, didn't mean to put positive, but that's 2 minus right there. Goes to it goes to 4 water right here already, and then 2 Cr3 plus, 2 Cr3 plus, and plus NO3 minus. So that'll be my answer. Okay. On to our last problem now, number 10. It'll be CrO4 2 minus plus S2 minus goes CrOH3 plus S. Okay. My first half reaction will be this. S2 minus goes to S, and my second half reaction is CrO4 2 minus goes CrOH3. And just simple balance. Right here on top, I add 2 E minus on the more positive side, which is 0. So make it negative 2 equals negative 2. Okay? So on the next one would be CrO4 2 minus goes CrOH3. So I have 3 oxygen here and 3 hydrogen here because of 3 on the bottom. And then I have 4 oxygen here. So I need 1 water here. So I have 1 water. And now I need to balance hydrogen. So I have 2H plus and 3H plus. That adds up to 5H plus, which goes on the other side. And so according to my calculation, this side is more positive, the reactant side. So I add 3E minus to make it 0 equals 0. And now we move on to the next step, which is just cancel out the charges. So right here, you have to multiply by 3, the top equation. So you get 6 electron, and on the bottom you multiply by 2, so you get 6 electron. So 6 minus 6, you cancel it out, right? And then top would be 3 S2 minus, okay, plus 10H plus 2 CrO4 2 minus, okay, because the 2 right here, so you have to multiply all the way in. So does the top, so yeah. And it goes to 2 CrOH3 plus 2H2O plus 3S. So that'll be my answer.